Good day, guys. Regarding the question you guys are asking about the best way to japa or relocate to make a living, now I am here to answer the question. But please watch this video till the end. I beg of you again, please watch this video till the end. Now let's go into it. Relocating from Africa or Asia to countries such as Europe, Canada, America, Australia, the UK, or New Zealand is a significant life decision that requires careful planning, research, and adherence to legal process. Guys, it's really take something that you have to be careful of. Why do we say this? You must navigate the specific laws of the individual country where you are intend to live, work, or to school. To help you understand this foundational step of this process, here is a guide on how to approach your location legally and 4 things you have to consider. This step will help you to guide how to approach your location legally and 4 things you have to consider before you take any necessary step. First, about the 4 things is that you need to identify your pathway or your eligibility. What did I mean by that? Your eligibility circumstances, okay? Now let me use Europe for example. Most European countries classify immigration application into these main categories. Now, let me list the categories for you. The number 1 category is employment. Okay, the number 1 category is employment, while the number 2 category is study. Employment, study, and number 3 category is digital nomad, or which you guys know as remote work. While the number 4 is family reunification. Family reunification. And the last point is investment, or we can also call it financial independence. Okay, these 5 categories, okay, these 5 categories, look into it and see where you fall among these categories. Okay, please consider these 4 categories so that you can see where you are falling. Okay, now let's talk about each category and their benefits. The first category, which falls to be employment. If you secure a job offer from a company in Europe, you have already prepared for your stay in Europe. So guys, traveling to a country whereby you know anyone, it is very vital to travel with a job visa, work visa, okay, to secure a job. And second, study. For students enrolled in recognized European universities or vocational programs, you are also entitled to a temporary resident permit that may allow you for a transition to a work visa after graduation. Okay, another benefit for the student. Why digital nomad or remote work? Many countries now offer specific visas for people who work remotely for companies outside of Europe, provided that they meet a minimum monthly income requirement. We've talked about employment, students, and this is our remote workers. Now let's go about family reunification. If you have immediate family in members of Europe, okay, let me say you have a family member such as spouse, parents, or children who have become citizens of any country in Europe or who has legal residence of an EU country, you may be eligible to join your family in Europe area. Okay. The last is investment, or we can say financial independence. It is an option for those with significant savings or capital, and sometimes it's often called golden visa or non-lucrative visas, who do not intend to work for a local employer. So if you are going to travel with such idea, you are not intend to work for any local employer. Now, these are the only routes that ADAP Traveling Point advises every of our candidates to follow when it comes to Japa if they are planning to relocate. Now, about the 4 points that we mentioned before, we have talked about one first category. Now, this is the second one out of the 4 things you need to know. Now, you have to research the specific destination, because each country has different requirements, cost of living, standards, and job marketing. Try to check official portals. Always use the official government website of the country you are interested in. Let me say, some website like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or the Immigration Office. These are the websites you need to use. Okay, and when it comes to an agent that you want to do all this through agent, please avoid third-party scams. Be extremely cautious of some agents or websites promising or guarantee you a visa. Please be careful. Now let's talk about the third point out of the 4 points. General document requirements. Why requirements vary by country. You will almost always need to prepare these following documents if you are preparing for any type of visa. Like, you need valid passport. Most typically need to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your plan of stay. Okay, you also need proof of incomes or fund, bank statements, okay, that you can support yourself. If you are going by students, you need or job as well, educational or professional certificates, degree or diplomas. Now, guys, if it is an international certificate, maybe from Africa or Asia, you need to authenticate or legalize the documents. You also need a clean criminal record, also called a police clearance certificate, either from your own country or any country where you have recently reside. Okay, you need health insurance. You also need proof of comprehensive medical coverage that meets the requirements of your destination country. Okay, these are the requirements you need once you're about to put in. Now, the last point of our 4 points you have to know is about the process flow. The process flow, you have to visualize how the legal pathway generally works on your own. You have to consider the sequence: preparation, research the specific country, and identify the visa category that fits your skills and your incomes. Please. Also, be specific when trying to look for job offer. Okay, for work visa, please secure a binding contract is the essential first step. If you are trying to relocate with job, secure the contract, then make the application submit. Your application at the local embassy or consulate of the destination country, it's really vital how you prepare it and submit it. Okay, and when all these things are in arrangements that suited the embassy, I think there's no any doubt that you will not receive your visa. Now, upon arrival, after you gain your visa, you must register your address and then collect your official resident permit card if you relocate with job offer. Okay, now please guys, important cautionary note. Be aware that irregular migration, I repeat, irregular migration entry or staying without valid legal document carries extreme risk, okay, including dangerous travel conditional, legal exploitation, and a lack of access to fundamental rights. Always seek legal help, please. If you know you don't know how to go about all these things, please seek legal help. Adapt Traveling Point is here to guide you on the process. Okay, we are here to guide you on the process. If you are traveling via students, please always make sure that the country you are going, the academic exchange programs with Europe University, always make sure if the academic exchange with Europe University. And guys, if you are planning to relocate to Europe via job, please contact Adapt Traveling Point on this very WhatsApp number showing on the screen. Contact Adapt Traveling Point. We have some job offer right now in Europe specifically, both in Schengen zone and non-Schengen zone. We have job available both for the skilled and unskilled workers. Okay guys, we'll be expecting your message. Please, bye for now.